Oh, it's blurry because I just took a shower. I'm going to do this for a few times. It happened again. My modus operandi online is to be able to say things, and if there's a backlash, to not be afraid of it, or to not think that people are hate me and stuff like that. So someone sent me a post, and they said, "Can you feature it on your channel?" It was a post about suicide. On my channel, on my Instagram page, Take Back Your Life MTL. I posted it. I also posted it on the Facebook group. So, I looked at it. The first thing that came to my mind is like, nothing really came to my mind, because I know for myself, I've had a lot of suicide ideation, but I never actually went through it. That's all I know about it. And I know that some people have, it's a plea for help, the suicide attempts. That's about as far as I know of that. So I skimmed through. It was a 3-page post, a 3-picture post with words on it, and I skimmed it because I do things quickly, and I didn't have an opinion of it, and so I was like, let's see what happens with it. But what I did think initially was like, oh, he just asked me to feature. I'm like, oh, if more people ask me to feature, that's when I can negotiate, money. I could make a living. So I was like, okay, let's see how this works. So I said, okay, that's kind of how I went with it. So I should get the phone back out, but it didn't get a big reaction, except for one person who wrote a long-winded post saying that I should stop. That's not true. Let me go get it. Let me go get it. Right. Well, I'm gonna take you with me. I'm just gonna make it easier. I'm not gonna stop and start and fix the editing and all that. I'm not gonna do that. So making sure. Oh, okay. So I'm back in the bathroom. I could just read it there, right? So it said, these are the people who are, okay. So, let me see here. Oh, it's not a high. It's not a high. It's not getting a lot of reaction, but it's got a couple here. So Let me see. Yeah. So I think a lot of people are just ignoring it because it doesn't speak to them. So, but person wrote here, nope, nope, no. People who take their own lives are not a failure nor cowardly. There are people whom, for whatever reason, suffer from a depression so deep they cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how hard they try. Depression is an evasion disease, and in its darkest depths, it tells you that you are worthless. There is no way out of how you are feeling, and that everyone would be better off without you. It is a physical pain that I do not wish on anyone. Please stop stigmatizing mental health and perpetuating falsehoods about people who would give everything just to feel normal. People need awareness, not demonization. Oh, and it got 3 likes. One of them was from me. And someone else, that's probably the person who responded, gave the 3rd like. She said, I agree with you, as my grandpa took his life and he was no coward. So, yeah. I mean, let me see what it did on the Facebook page. So, where is it? Oh, it's down there. Okay. Sing by 2. So not a lot of people are singing it. It's not really that a lot of people are just ignoring it because it doesn't have anything to do with them. That's probably what I would do, except for a few people who feel a certain way. I don't feel. I think some of these posts are contextual based, but then again, the guy who sent it to me, I think, is from India, so thinking might be different there. That's Western. I don't know. But what I'm dealing with now, and trying to get better and better at, is if someone's giving a criticism about that it's not about me. They don't know me. And, then the fears of, oh, everyone's going to reject me, everyone's going to hate me for doing that. And I'm going to have to say I'm sorry, but what am I sorry for, really? It's that type of thing. So I have to make sure that, I was on a roll with the page, that people were liking it and all that, but a lot of rolls come to an end, or not everyone's perfect. That's now I'm thinking, that's how you can tell all the borderlines when they come out, because if you do one thing bad but they love you initially, then they hate you. That's pretty borderline. So, splitting, as we call it. So, it shouldn't stop me from doing things, but we'll see how it kind of goes. If I have to make a statement and say, this is what it is. On another point, was it an impulsive move to just post something like that? Because sometimes, a lot of times, I'll do things that are impulsive, and not think too much about it. I don't know. I don't know if it was impulsive. I liked his, I followed him on, he asked me to follow him, so I followed him too. And I'm like, looking through some of the stuff, I'm like, I don't know, maybe I might like one or two of the things and post it. It didn't touch me that much, it's stuff that he wrote. So, I don't know, I was like, okay. Be open, I have a high degree of openness, I believe. So, I followed that, and although I didn't have a feeling one way or another about the post, I was like, okay, let's see. Or also, let's give him a chance to, whatever. It didn't evoke any anxiety or anything. So, that's mainly why I posted it. I was like, okay, let's see what this does. Pretty much. So then, when it evoked that long text by that woman, I was like, oh, okay. See. But I don't know much about it. So, and I never claimed to know much about it. I never claimed to have an opinion one way or another. Now people can say that, you're posting things, so it's your responsibility. Yeah. So I do take responsibility for that. That's kind of where I'm at. But have to try to not get into that state where I think I can't show my face and I'll have to cancel the page because everyone hates me. I don't want to get into that, so I want to see how I'm dealing with this, and it shouldn't stop me from continuing what I want to do. I might have to tell them, look, I had to take it down, people didn't like it or whatever. I don't know. So why is there a red light on this? Can you see me? Okay. You kind of see me as a shadow. Which is fine, this is more for the vocals. So, the audio. And, yeah, that's where I'm at. That's my whole goal, is to try to say stuff, and if people don't like it, then they don't like it, but they should still, it shouldn't affect how they think of me. Most people don't know me, so this is what I'm dealing with in terms of being able to have relationships and stuff, Someone else is going to say something and you're not going to like it. Does that mean you don't like the person? It shouldn't. But it has for me. So, and I've suffered that, so. Yeah. Alright. I have my client later on today. That's why it's later. I still have one little bit of work to do on Fiverr. Hopefully I can get that done just before hopping out the door to my client. And then there'll be a late gym session. This is exceptional. I'm handling it okay. I've been able to keep things moving in very, very small increments. I'm happy with that. That's what I want to do all the time. Not freak out. Keep it going like that. And things build upon each other. So with that being said, I'll see you next time.